And we're back again. And yes, this is a new one. The purpose of this character was that I wanted one to do scavenger hunts, basically. And so I made this one a curator, a collector, where she basically, her thing is that she's into preserving the old world or what the world used to be. Because it's all ruined now. And so, she's going to be on the intelligent side of the house when it comes to characters, which makes her also going to be in the arena of a tinkerer, and of course she's going to be in robotics as well to help her with her old world collecting. And you're looking at her and you're saying, Manic, she doesn't look like a tinkerer type of character. Not dressed like that, and you would be very correct. Because before she left Vault 111, she went ahead and took a good long look inside the terminals and learned about the scenarios of the possible hostile surface that they would be welcome to whenever they got out of the vault. So she has been prepared. That's why she's strapped with knives and guns and the like. So let's see what she's wearing before we get her started with the rigors of the day. Apparel. Yeah, and here's the bit that we really want to take a look at. VTAC suit. That is a Vault-Tec Assisted Combat Armor. That's the name of the mod. It's a new set that I downloaded and I started taking a look through, and it's got a lot of pieces to it. So I've only picked through just a few of them. And that's what she's wearing, as you can tell. This is the swimwear outfit with high boots. She has two versions of that. And she's wearing the default road goggles, and I have some other pieces that that I've got from that set that I haven't put on. Then she has the VTOL 7 tack belt, tack knee pads, and VTOL wardrobe number 9, the bodysuit arm belts. That's the knife there on her forearm, and she's still wearing her wedding ring. I should put that away so that'll be safe. And we have just started this character. As you can tell, she's only gone from Sanctuary to at the very outskirts of Concord. And I've been trying to hold off because the weather has just been horrible in this game. And I had her sleep for like 14 hours to try to because it was heavy fog. And then I had her wake up, and then it was fog and now rain, but I decided might as well just start doing it. I want her to have Codsworth as her starting companion, so of course we have to go rescue the Garvey gang. I'd rather not, because I have not decided a faction for this character, and I really don't think she's even going to have one. She's more about preserving the old world than she is about game politics, but we'll see. But I also know that factions give you access to certain areas so she can get some more rarer items. I made a list of 60 items for a scavenger hunt, but they're not necessarily location specific. And I tried to make them rare items, and they're only on the world map. I didn't make any in Far Harbor or Nuka World or anything like that as of yet. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how. Oh, she's getting impatient. All right. Okay, let's go rescue the Garvey gang and get that ball rolling. And after long last, I finally downloaded another mod. Was for Codsworth to retain his chrome pre-war look. It always made me upset that when you get into Robot Workbench, you can't reskin him to be chrome again. He still had to retain that rusty look, or you had to put a paint job on it. Never understood why, but I got a mod for that, so he looks nice and shiny. Nice and shiny and polished. So when we get back to Sanctuary, she'll pick him up after she deals with, Garvey and the others. She'd rather not resort to violence, but Unfortunately, that's the way of the wasteland.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Help us, please. What he's really saying is, hey, grab that laser musket and do all the heavy lifting for me. Please. Yeah, 'cause he's a wily one. Okay, let's go in here and make the magic happen. You'll pay for that.
What the?
We have a... Oh, wait.
No more for occupation.
Got him. Or got her. What was her explosive? Ooh. I didn't get one. Okay. It's still raining in there?
This is gonna be fun.
And her face exploded. Yeah, that was real fun. Remember, lads. Ooh, meat chunks. Yeah, she'd better have a terminal than have to pick a lock. Twang.
Sweet.
Alright, as long as it works. Yeah, you unlock that gate. The curator demands it. Wait, Poppy pen, take 4. Ah, this marker, man. No. Did she already grab him? Oh, dude. This thing. This thing. There. Okay. In anticipation for the Garvey gang, I went ahead and set up Sanctuary, of course, like I always do, so we don't have to waste any more time on that than we already have to.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. No reason to hang around and get shot.
She got them both? Wow. And a leg to boot. What about a wing? A wing. Oh yeah, look at. Oh, that's a nice shot. I like that. That's there we go. Look at that. Ooh, yeah, she's ready for action. That's right. Oh, I should be collecting these things because I gave her the scrapper perk.
I'm coming in there, and I'm gonna skin every last one of you. Oh, it's on. I'll find you.
Should have looked both ways before he crossed the road, huh? What's that? Ooh, junk. She wants junk. My kind of character, you know? Grab everything. I heard you. Miners. Look at this guy. Look at that guy. I like that stash. What is your hurry, man? Don't worry. Everybody's gonna do the work for you. Relax. She's gonna walk in there like she owns the place. Just get that attitude. Look at that magazine. She likes technical stuff.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable.
That's so perfect.
Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
If you say so.
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time.
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but things fell apart.
Ooh.
Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
What about that imposter you have?
The world's changed so much. None of this makes sense.
You all right? Listen, we need your help. And then maybe we can help you, huh?
So does the
What
settlement.
brought you out here?
Who's around that can find a missing person?
Used to have a few good trackers in this group. Not many now.
Not since the ghouls.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8.
Mm.
Now we're 5.
Mm.
First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
You lost him in the Crab Nebula back there, huh? Oh, man. It sounds really rough, Preston.
Sorry. Sounds really rough.
Thanks. It's good to meet someone who really cares.
Hey, let's not go that far.
Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Do tell. Do tell.
Well, let's hear it.
Sturgis, tell her.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
All my action figures are cherry.
What makes that power armor so special?
A West-Tech internalized servo system, that's what. Inside that baby, super is the new normal. You'll be stronger, tougher, resistant to rads, and... get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Man, his dialogue was just cut off.
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right?
Join or die.
Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice.
Ah,
Probably
bummer.
been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
So what's the solution?
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC. A standardized fusion core.
So what
High-grade,
you'll
long-term
need.
nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find it.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement. Locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Well, guess what?
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Yeah, let's go talk to the junkie.
Well, look here. Our rescuer and my hero.
Just trying to do what's right, ma'am.
Aw, I like you. You're just what this Commonwealth needs. And I hope your heart stays true. 'Cause you're gonna walk a long, hard road. I saw it.
You saw it?
You saw it?
It's the chems, kid. They give old Mama
Give
Murphy
Mama Murphy wings.
sight. Been that way for as long as I can remember.
Been a junkie for as long as you remember, huh?
What's the site?
I can see a bit of what was and what will be, and even what is right now.
Uh-uh.
And right now, I can
Those
see
eyes don't lie.
there's something coming, drawn by the noise and the chaos.
Oh, man.
And it is angry.
Mama Murphy, what is it? A bill collector?
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more. Please.
I see. I see. Oh. It's horrible, kid. Claws and teeth and horns. The very face of death itself.
It is a bill collector.
That's all I can manage. That's all. I need to rest now. And you have a job to do.
Yeah, so that means the first time you talk to Mama Murphy, she's high as a kite.
What's going on? Are we getting out of here?
You're not. You're gonna stay. Ooh.
No.
Excellent.
You were voted most likely to stay, Marcy. Just like I was voted most likely in high school to be a hallucination.
There are more of you, right?
Well, she's got, Oh, never mind. I was gonna make a boob joke, but nah, forget it. I was gonna make a boob joke. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to stay away from that sort of humor in these videos. Oh, now it's nice weather. Oh yeah, she likes these.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. The co-pilot was killed on impact. Pilot died of his injuries a day later. Day after that, Flaherty and Canower were shot by some scared, desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running.
Brzezinski.
Haven't seen him since.
Oh, Brzezinski.
Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. Or what's left of it.
God bless America. Or what's left of it. Man, what a true statement. Yeah, you guys just hang out right here and get shot. It's okay. What on earth? Some giant monsters coming after out of the hole, and that's all you care about? Is her? This game's rigged, man. It was rigged from the start. Yeah, that's my goodness, that's a lot of guys. Like welding goggles. Yeah, she might need those. Look at you people, man. You're everywhere. Oh. Streets are awfully quiet now. Handcuffs. Nice quiet neighborhood. Let's collect what we can collect, and then let's get out of here. You know, when I was creating that list of items to go look for, I think she's already picked up a few of them just in the starting part of the game. I thought they'd be more rare than that. Yeah, you'd think after playing this game, you know, a few 100 times, you know, look at this guy. I might get used to what the game has to offer starting out, but I don't know. I'll have to look at the list and then probably reassess.
Nice.
If you got any ideas for things for her to hunt down, then just go ahead and throw them in the comments. Try to compile some sort of a list and then have her race across the Commonwealth looking for them. With the idea of preservation, of course. Yeah, she'll have a real fun time with the treasures of Jamaica Plain. Whoa. Okay. The treasures.
Easy, Mama.
Mama Murphy. Leave me alone, Preston. Leave me with my drugs.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
She is a pretty amazing display. Alright, let's turn this thing around. Let's ask some questions.
You guys gonna be okay now?
Yeah, for a while anyway. We can at least move some. Listen,
Cut off the
when we first
dialogue.
met, you asked about the Minutemen. One thing you should know about us, we help out our friends. So here, for everything you've done, thank you.
He's greasing the wheels.
What happens now?
For the longest time, Mama Murphy's had a vision of a place called Sanctuary. Some old neighborhood, but one we can make new again. Why don't you come with us? I could really use your help.
He said, we. The only time he mentions we is when he's talking about the Nintendo console.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it.
Oh, she's seen
And
it.
I know your pain.
You don't know nothing, junkie.
My destiny? What do you mean?
You're a woman out of time, out of hope. But all is not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
Ooh.
I'm listening.
Look, kid, I know how I sound. The
Do
sight,
you?
It's weird,
Do you really?
and it ain't always clear. But your son's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
I mean, the biggest shanty town around.
That's vague.
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The site will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy.
No,
was talking
Mama.
about this. That
No,
junk
Mama Murphy.
gonna kill
No.
you.
Shush, Preston. We're all gonna die.
Shush,
eventually.
Preston Garvey.
We're gonna need the site.
I need my
We're gonna
drugs,
need
Preston
Francie.
Garvey.
She's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
Sanctuary awaits,
Thanks to our
Preston
friend here,
Garvey.
it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
That's right, Marcy. That's right. Exactly, while she was stoned out of her gourd. That's right. You're a perceptive one, Marcy. Very perceptive. Okay, let's hit the road. Go back to Sanctuary. Set these people up so we can get cards. Codsworth. That's right. Because I like Codsworth. She ran right past Dog Meat without even looking in his direction. Oh, okay. Let's go pick him up and we'll drop him off in Sanctuary. Where is he? Oh, he's just staring off into left field, huh? Okay, all right. Let's go. Come on, man.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
He's staring at the food machine.
You want to come with me, pal? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Okay, let's go ahead and take him over here, then we'll dismiss him. So he can at least be around people, you know, because he's a social animal. He's a social creature. Tap, tap. Oh, look at Murphy. Someone must have told her there's some jet in Sanctuary. Boy, she is hauling it. Whoa. Someone must have told June there's a spine in Sanctuary, so he's hauling it. Why are these guys running? It's like, finally, Sanctuary, kid. Oh, and Garvey, I guess he just Garvey ported. Yeah, he did. He just Garvey ported. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to him then.
I'm glad you decided to come with us.
Yeah, look,
I should have
aiming
listened
a
to Mama
gun at
Murphy
her?
all along.
Come
Pretty
on,
nice
man.
place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
You really want to know?
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war?
The
Are you
war?
saying
I lived here. Over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
damn? Like one of those old pre-war ghouls.
Uh-huh,
You say you were
uh-huh.
frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
No worries. We've all got our past to deal with. I don't need to know anything you don't want to tell me. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here.
Uh-huh.
Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
Yeah. We'll just
I'd be
say
glad to
yes.
help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Yep. I imagine. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh wait, let's dismiss. Come here. Come here.
Hey. How you doing, buddy?
Dismiss.
Going home now.
Sanctuary. Yes. All right. Dog is going. Yeah, let dog go. All right. Dog is going, so that means we need to go ahead and find Sturgis. And there he is. We'll get this bit over with. I'm doing this for the points, basically.
You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Hey, Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
Sturgis.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Hey, Sturgis.
Well, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go with this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become.
That's
What we
the
need is
trouble.
to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure here.
Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah,
To walk away.
I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls, actually, come to think of it.
Yeah, he's cracking
I
jokes.
guess I better get back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Take care now.
Outstanding. Let's go grab Codsworth. Cods. Where'd you go, Cods? Oh, look. Dog meat. He's hanging out in his little house. He's doing fine. There's Cods. Cods with your chrome paint job. Look at you. Oh, you're looking good, man.
Welcome back, Mum. I do hope you were able to find some assistance in Concord.
You could say that. I made a few new friends.
Can't have enough of those these days. I realize that I'm no Mr. Gutsy, but if needed, I'd be honored to accompany you throughout the Commonwealth. Just say the word.
Yes, of course.
Lead the way, Mum.
Lead the way, Mum. Outstanding. Okay, we got that all hooked up. She's got herself a case of the Codsworth. Oh, that's right. Where's Oh, they're scattering like cockroaches. I don't want her to catch them. I'll tell you what, Mr. Stardust here, since he's hiding out. We're going to assign him. Give him something to do. Because inside this house right here, like I normally do, I went ahead and put a barber chair here. I also put a surgery chair, but I don't see her needing that anytime soon, so we'll just wait. If need be, we got this loser right here to take care of it. Oh, wait, Murphy, that's right. She wants a chair. Let's get that done.
Ma'am.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your
Okay.
energy is tied to this place.
I used to live here. A long time ago.
Ah, but the distant past ain't so distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The sight can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
What's jet?
It's a little inhaler that packs a big kick. They say it makes you move faster, but at my age, it's more of a quick rush. The chems fuel the sight, so it's not always gonna be jet I'm asking for. But that's what's on the menu this time.
I'll see if I can find some.
My hero.
Oh, Cosworth didn't like.
Just looking to trade a little.
Oh, you got to build her a
Find me some jet. Then I can use the sight to help you.
Yeah. All right. All right, that means she had some items that she could scrap. Why was he floating in the bed? I don't know. She doesn't have any jet. Wait, maybe she can make some jet. I think she picked up a bag of fertilizer, didn't she? Yes, she did. There we go. And there's anything like, here we go.
Mama Murphy.
Got something with a bit of a kick for me, kid?
Yeah, she's your supplier now.
Here. One hit of jet.
You did good. Now, let me ride the high to
Did
where the
good,
sight
kid.
wants to take me. Diamond City holds
Oh,
them,
sweet.
but they're locked tight. You ask them what they know, but people's hearts are chained up with fear and suspicion. But you find it. You find that heart that's gonna lead you to your boy. Oh, it's bright. So bright against the dark alleys it walks. That's what you need to do, kid.
That's what you
Follow
need to
the
do.
signs to
Read
the
this thing.
bright heart. Phew. Wow. That took more out of me than usual. I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
And how are you gonna do
Hey.
that?
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit for these old bones. Can you do that for me?
Those old creaky bones.
Sure. Be glad to help.
Thank you.
Yeah. Get out of the way, Jim. Okay, yeah, there we go. The chair. Or as she says, the chair. Ah, New Englanders. The chair. All right, let's get out of here and let's get into the see if we can get some extra points. There we go. Perfect. Exit. Now let's go ahead and have her perk up. Ooh. blacksmith and armorer, you know, those are valuable because if you're dealing with robots, it opens up more options for you. The first step, well, I'm not so sure she's going to be involved with all of that because she doesn't really care about the Minutemen's plight. At least not at this stage in the game. Tell you what you will be caring about. Let me check that perk chart again. Yes, she can. Alright. Let's go get the cryolator. Let's go do that. That'll be a nice fun weapon to use against the denizens of the wasteland.
I wonder what Diamond City would be like. If the name has anything to do with it, must be quite nice.
Come on, gods. Going down in the hole. Going down in the hole. Hey, beat her to it. Awfully quiet in here.
This level of security is necessary these days. So long locked doors.
It's necessary these days. Oh, gods. Here we go. Yet. Where's that sweet spot at? Where's that tender area? That one that makes you all ooey gooey.
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Cods. Good, man. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Nice. Very nice indeed. Now, some of the items I have on the scavenger hunt list, I do know how to get to them, and other items I don't have a clue on how to get to them. She's just gonna have to run into them while she's out and about with her adventure. Where is that beautiful, gorgeous weapon? We'd like to know as the cryolator. Oh, let's take this bad boy for a spin. Where's that little, oh, there it is, that little area that Deacon supposedly hung out at and watched the Soul Survivor leave. The vault. Dirty water, man. Look at that. Top of the world, right there. With her new shiny robot. Ah. It's an amazing thing. Ooh. Hello there. Where's the,
Picking up, not this time.
Ooh. How many of these things are there? Man, she'll grab anything. Ooh. Ooh. It's a nice little testing phase. There's a shack around here, wasn't it? Maybe it was over, was it over here? I don't remember. No, I guess not. There was a shack somewhere around here. I just don't recall where. It was by these rocks somewhere. Oh, there it is. Behind the stone. Wily thing. There we go.
Got it.
Bugs? Vermin? Disgusting creatures. Ooh, a flower.
What the hell is that?
What's all this then?
Huh? Shooting at my shiny robot. Shooting at her shiny robot. The robot. Rabid mole rat. That's something you don't want to be sinking your teeth into. Not cool. Pipe pistol. She should at least get some. The leotard. He doesn't need that. He doesn't need a leotard. Whoa!
I was
Fire and ice, man. Wow. You need to find a better job. Better cleaning a few things up around here. Ooh, bug.
Hey.
Oh. Get. Grab. Grab stuff. Get. Get stuff. Grab. Grab. Get. Stuff. Bug. Listen to this guy, man. He's nothing but jolly. One jolly Roger. And let's go to the shack because there is a. Oh, hey, man. Oh, wait, you're selling the dog. No, she doesn't have enough money for your dog. She doesn't have a place for your dog. I haven't seen him in a long time. Ooh! More action. Let's talk, Codsworth. Right.
Nice.
Maybe she should start collecting magazines too. Hey, miscellaneous.
October 22nd, 2077. I finally told them tonight, and it was bad. Real bad. Dad was shouting, telling me I should be ashamed, that I had to get out of the house.
Yeah.
Mom just cried, and somehow that hurt worse than anything else.
Ooh.
She didn't say a word, not even when I packed my things. I can't go to John. He doesn't even know yet. Maybe he'll never know. If it weren't for the cabin, I wouldn't have a place to sleep. Just need some time to think. Last time I was here, I was just a little girl playing clubhouse in this old cabin. Now I'm really scared. Will anything ever be right again?
I don't think John's gonna find out. What's he doing? Oh, no, they're just scared, man. Scared, twisted mutants. Oh, man. Maybe she should go around collecting, holotapes. You know, that might be something as well. Which means there is a holotape in Wicked Shipping. Of course, I'm using player knowledge to do that, but bug it off, eh? Monty Python, man. Plenty of good references there. Yeah, maybe she should do that. Collect holotapes. I went to the Fallout wiki, and of course I went to the Fallout 4 page and just saw how much stuff there was. And when it came to like items, magazines, holotapes, you know, this whole 9 yards, and there's a lot. There was a lot. I've never had a character actually go around and collect them before.
Got it.
But I'm also not going to have a list. to know that I've got all of them, though, so I can just check them off.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Protectron has metal booty. Gross, man. Look at that thing. Ooh. Protectron has metal booty. Sometimes it's the silliest things. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God's word. Kim Station. My favorite station out of them all. Let's see here. Drugs. Can she make? No, she cannot. No. But she can make. Oh, she doesn't have screws. Oh, yeah, she needs to break down those weapons. Man, look at this guy. She needs screws. Screws. Hairbrush. Always ghouls in their hairbrushes, man. Such vain creatures. I guess they're trying to be like smooth skins, huh? Or in the TV show, they call them, what, smoothies? I was like, come on, you used to be a smoothie too. Well, I guess if they were a super mutant, they'd be telling you how they're the wave of the future and all that. How the humans have had their time. Hey, you know. I'm sure you've heard the story a few times. Humans, you have had your time. Railroad spikes, huh? That's neat. Because mutants are the wave of the future, man. Wave of the future, dude. Move, Codsworth. I want to get that pistol. Move! Move! There. Come on, dude. There. Ooh. It's leather.
Soggy for the old days.
Ah. Soggy like soggy pudding. Don't. Oh, there we go. Play.
Blake, I want you to listen to me as a brother here.
He's bready.
This whole deal with Eddie is wicked shiesty. I mean, what kind of business partner threatens to kill you if the deal doesn't go his way? We are in way over our heads, man. I can't see a way out of this. No way except shutting down and getting out of Dodge. Give me a chance to talk this out with you face to face. I just want both of us to get out of this.
Well, that does sound like a caring brother. Doesn't want harm coming to you. See what's going on in this. Cargo manifests. Oh yeah, it's going to show you where they're located, right? Uranium pellets. Yeah, I forgot this terminal did this, kind of like the locations of the Nuka-Cola trucks in Fallout 3. There's only 3 of them. I thought there was more than that. Well, let's see here. Check the map. I thought the map would be, is it in data? No, it's not. Huh. Some little fishy Cosworth. Oh, look, dead guy. Him and his bottle. Look at that. He's just peeking up. Oh yeah, this is where you get some good stuff here. Yeah, that's right. For selling purposes. Make a little money. Little greenbacks, little scratch. Some cabbage. Some cheddar. Okay. Alright, well I guess on my list, because I'm still trying to think about how I want to do this thing. Let's empty out this area over here by Abernathy first before we do anything else. Yeah, this little guy, but we'll have to take on these. Sweet. Well, she was warned about the dangers of the wasteland.
Sweet.
And I want her to get, oh, come on, Cos. Your best dog need doing that. Need to get her to a weapons workbench so she can work on this cryolator. Yeah, I want her to shoot the pellets. Airplane seat, huh? Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get Blake's quest since we're here. Where is it? There it is. Where's the cat? There it is. Okay.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
It's okay. I'm friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here. So don't try anything.
And
Let me tell you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day. And every minute of it spent watching your back.
Farming's hard work.
Won't argue with that. Blake Abernathy. You new to the Commonwealth?
Yeah. You could say that.
Good to see a new face. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
Digging the dirt all day. No thanks.
You're a wiser woman than me. Word of advice, though. If you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
Raiders? The name alone says something.
You really are new. The name's only the tip of the iceberg. They're well armed, take what they want, and kill whoever gets in their way. Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought. That's why we need the Minutemen back. And the sooner, the better.
There's nothing worse than losing a child. Believe me, I know.
All too well, I'm afraid. My sympathies are with you both.
I'm sorry to hear you say so.
What a
I don't have
gentle
much to offer,
Cosworth.
but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations.
Scumbags.
If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
Do you know where they're coming from?
Yeah, pretty sure I do. One of them mentioned Olivia while they were here. My guess is they're holed up in that old USAF station.
Where you going, Blake? Let's talk some more. Let's discuss it. Let's talk about Raiders. Where you going, Blake? That's right. This woman's gonna collect everything. And she needs a weapons work. Oh, there's one in the ooh, look. There's one in the Red Rocket. Nice. Forgot about that. I was going to use that. That ad for Gray Tortoise cigarettes. T for taste, T for throat. Let the T-zone decide for you. Oops. Here we go. Standard stuff. Oh, screws, man. Oh, yeah? Well... That's right. She doesn't need that. Screws, look at that. She only get 2 screws out of that? Okay. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. There it is. Alright, there were some things I wanted to do with this other weapon here, but I couldn't. Heartbeat sensor. That's what we're talking about. Ooh, that was a hit. Okay, we scrapped. We scrapped. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Ooh, she's got some decisions to make, and we've got some things to think about. Should we go ahead and start on the quest, or should we go ahead and start on the scavenger hunt of looking for items? Or both. And we can do both, because you still have to get some experience points from somewhere. Not a bad thought at all. Something to contemplate. But thanks for watching the show. I'm going to go ahead and call the game here. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll pick up the Curator later on. Stay cool. Bye. Yeah, this character has some serious potential. Just really got to decide on what to do with her.